Man, I really do not understand Nintendo, man. They just keep dropping these things like it's nothing. Like, bro, come on. At least like announce that you're gonna show something a day before and get people excited for the time, and then drop it like what you did with the mini direct, where mini direct showcase, partner showcase, where you showed off, Shin Megami Tensei 5 again. That would have been awesome if you guys did the same thing with this year and the Mario stuff. But no, y'all just dropped it. Man, Nintendo, y'all are weird. Alright, so basically Nintendo shadow dropped a new trailer, well, a new game actually as a whole. It's in collaboration with Koei Tecmo and Nintendo again, and we're getting another Hyrule Warriors game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. A story 100 years before The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, a little insight before I start this. I'm a big Zelda fan. I love the Zelda series. The games are like super fun. But I really didn't like Breath of the Wild. I don't know why. I just really couldn't get into it. It's not a bad game, but I just didn't like it. I don't know. I just couldn't really get into it. I have 55 hours in the game, and I just kind of just dropped it. Maybe one day I'll repick it up. Who knows? But just that time's not now. Especially with my backlog right now. I really don't want to get back into the game at the moment. But I love the Warriors games. Well, Warriors gameplay because I never played anything like Dynasty or Samurai Warriors. In terms of Warriors games, I've only ever played the original Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U. I should one day get the Switch version. And the other one being Fire Emblem Warriors. Those are the only two Warriors games I really played, and I found them all really, really fun. So I'm really curious to see what they're gonna do with this game. Well, just given how it's a prequel to the series, I'm assuming the only playable characters, at least I can think of at the top of my head, are Link, Zelda, and the four champions. I'm fine with that. If it's just six playable characters, cool. How long is this game gonna be? Who knows? Because Warriors games have a tradition of being pretty short. Like their stories are pretty, like should take around like maybe, I don't know, 10, 20 hours to beat maybe less than 20 hours. But yeah, regards to the case, I'm curious to see what they're gonna show off here. Let's watch this. Koei Tecmo Games.
Hello everyone, I'm Eiji Aonuma, the producer of the Legend
Yay.
of Zelda series. We mentioned in the June 2019 Nintendo Direct presentation that we had started development on the sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Many people around the world are still playing Breath of the Wild, so I'd like to thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Everyone, thank you so much.
I really wish I liked Breath of the Wild.
Regarding the sequel, in order to make the vast world you enjoyed exploring in the original game even more impressive, the team is working hard on its development, so you'll have to wait a bit longer before we can provide more updates.
That's fine.
In the meantime, we've prepared a different way for you to experience the world of Hyrule, and we have a video to introduce it. Please take a look.
Alright, let's see this shit. I'm very curious.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages.
I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
It's cool over there. We're getting more lore. Oh my god, let's go. Hey, Rivali. He just throws the, just chucks that bitch. Oh my god. I'm just listening to music as well. I'm using. Oh god, a Lionel. Ooh. Hey, Herbrosa, let's go. Daruk. There's Rivali. So there's just gonna be these six that are playable? Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity. I mean, it didn't show much, but let's be real here. If you played Warriors games, you'll know exactly how they all play.
I must protect everyone.
What you just saw is the game that Koei Tecmo Games is developing. Hyrule Warriors, Age of Calamity.
Ooh,
This
this
game
music.
takes place 100 years before the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. In that game, the great calamity that occurred 100 years prior was mentioned, but the actual event itself wasn't shown in full. In this game, you'll be able to experience the events of the great calamity.
That's cool.
So now, I would like to invite Koei Tecmo Games producer Mr. Hayashi to join me here.
Quite technical.
Hello, everyone. I'm Yosuke Hayashi from Koei Tecmo Games and the producer of this game.
Alright.
Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity began when Mr. Aonuma approached us saying, I think it would be interesting to create a Warriors game telling the story of the Great Calamity. What do you think? The battles between the Kingdom of Hyrule and Calamity Ganon would complement Warrior-style gameplay against large armies.
Yes.
The previous Hyrule Warriors games were filled with Zelda conventions.
Zelda Hyrule Warriors is
The
amazing.
Legend of Zelda Breath of
I
the
need to get
Wild
the Switch
broke
first,
these
man.
conventions entirely, and perhaps it's the same for everyone here, but for someone like me, who's been playing Zelda games for a long time, this was an extraordinary experience. It's a new, special title for me.
I know, it was special.
Unlike the previous
I just
Hyrule
wish I liked the
Warriors
game.
games, Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity was developed by working closely with the Zelda team in every step of the process,
Yes.
including gameplay direction, graphics, world, and all dialogue.
That's good, that's
And while
good.
we maintained the distinct gameplay style of the Warriors series, with exciting 1 versus 1,000 battles and a wide variety of playable characters, this became the only game that will let you experience the world 100 years prior to the events of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild firsthand.
Let's go.
Thank you, Mr. Hayashi. During the development of the previous Hyrule Warriors games, I was impressed with how the Warriors development team, led by Mr. Hayashi, had a deep understanding of the Legend of Zelda series. This time around, they made it possible to create this new experience by combining the well-detailed world of Breath of the Wild with Warriors gameplay. Therefore, I believe this game will offer the experience of the great Calamity battles that weren't fully shown in the original
That's
game.
gonna be awesome, bro.
I hope that both those who played the
They really
previous
about to make
Hyrule
us feel
Warriors
pain for the
games
champions.
and those who played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild can experience this game. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity will launch on November 20th.
Wow. Damn, that's a week prior. That's a week after
Thank
Kingdom
you
Hearts
for your
Melody and
continued
Memory.
support for The Legend of Zelda
Oh,
and
boy.
this game.
I'm ready. I need to pre-order this game immediately. That's it? I believe that's it. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. Bro, that game, I mean, it's, what else can we say about it? It's just Warriors gameplay, you know what I mean? It's just good old hack and slash, just beat up everything in front of you. But man, I'm really excited for this, honestly. I don't know, because, like, especially, I mean, I've already said it a lot, but you already know my thoughts on Breath of the Wild. And, you know, other than that, like, I mean, I love all the characters. I just wish I really loved the game. But no, I'm really excited for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I can't wait to see what exactly is shown off there in terms of, like, 100 years. I mean, we know what happened 100 years. You know, it eventually leads into Zelda sealing Ganon and Link. Well, she doesn't really seal Ganon. She just holds him off there. And pretty much forcing Link to fall asleep for 100 years, and then he returns and does his adventure to slay Calamity Ganon. I'm really excited to see what exactly this tells, because that was one of my things I really didn't like about Breath of the Wild, is that there's not that much when it comes to the lore. I mean, it's a Zelda game. I mean, I don't know how many people play this game for the story, but I don't know. I was kind of disappointed with the lack of lore stuff when in the game. So I'm really excited to see what kind of lore they're gonna show off here when it comes to these 4 characters, and show them off even more. But other than that, I'm pretty excited, bro. Let's get it.